Many see Jesus of the Bible as a prophet or as a teacher. But today we're going to ask the question, is Jesus God? Now, Jesus never said, I am God, but that doesn't mean that He's not God. Scriptures gives us sufficient evidence to prove Christ's deity. So take a moment and explore with me. In John chapter 10, verse 30, Jesus makes this claim. And this is it. He says, I and the Father are one. Well, this infuriated the Jews. And they replied by, in John 10, verse 33, you, a mere man, claim to be God? Can you see how the Jews basically echoed back the very claim that Jesus was making? And that was that He was God. And because of this statement that He made, I and the Father are one, because of that statement, they wanted to stone Him and kill Him. So the question I have for you, if that's not what Jesus meant, what did He mean, and why would they want to stone Him for making that statement, I and the Father are one? Why would they want to kill Him for that? Now please, feel free to go to the comment section and tell me what you think if you don't believe that He claimed to be God right there and then. Number 2, John 5:58, Jesus makes a statement where He identifies Himself. He basically declares who He is in this one statement. He says, and I quote, before Abraham was, I am. Here Jesus is echoing Exodus 3 verse 14, where God declared Himself to be the great I am. And again, the Jews were so infuriated by this statement that they started shouting blasphemy. They picked up rocks and they wanted to kill Jesus. Now, if you do not believe that Jesus was claiming deity right there, then I'd like for you to go to the comment section and explain to me what you believe He meant by what He said. But number 2, also explain as to why the Jews were so angry that they would start shouting blasphemy over that statement and that they wanted to stone Him to death. Number 3, now one thing about God is very, very clear, that God does not allow us to worship anything or anyone else except for Him. The only thing here is that Jesus was worshipped pretty often, and He never stopped anybody from worshiping Him. I'll give you 2 examples. The first is in Matthew 14, verse 33, where Peter steps out of the boat, he walks on the water, then he started looking at the storm, he started looking at the waves, and he started sinking, and as he was sinking, Jesus saved him. They got back into the boat, and when they did, everybody in the boat started worshiping Jesus. Yet Jesus never stopped them. We have another example in John 9, verse 38, where a man was born blind. Jesus heals this man and then worships Jesus, and Jesus doesn't stop him. Yet we know that this is the one thing God forbids, is that we worship anything or anyone else but Him. So my question here is, why did Jesus not stop them from worshiping Him? Or why did He not rebuke them for worshiping Him? Now, to back up the fact that Jesus is God and to reaffirm the deity of Christ, I wanted to just give you a few New Testament verses. Firstly is John 1, verse 1 and 14. The Bible says, now the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh. The Word took on flesh and dwelt amongst us in the form of Jesus Christ. Then we see in Acts 20, verse 28, it tells us to be shepherds of the church of God, which He bought with His own blood. Now watch this. Be shepherds of the church of God, whom He, God, bought with His own blood. Who bought the church with His own blood? Jesus Christ. So He is God. We also see Thomas, the disciple, declaring concerning Jesus, my Lord and my God, in John 20, verse 28. Then we also see in Hebrews 1, verse 8, the Father Himself says this, but about the Son, God says, your throne, O God, will last forever and ever, and righteousness will be the scepter of your kingdom. Thank you for giving me your time. I know that this is a hot topic for many people in different religions other than Christianity. But I really would like to put this out there for you to study and for you to look at and for you to pray about and ask God to reveal to you, is Jesus God? Please make sure to go to the comment section, especially our Muslim friends. If you want to have great conversation, please feel free to do so. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. We hope that you're blessed by these video messages my husband Jacques is putting out. If so, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching on Facebook, be sure to like and follow. We love you, we're praying for you, and thanking God for His plans and purposes to prosper in your life.